Homie, you a thigh. I don't want shots. Brother, you a rat.
My brother.
Twin, you a pet. Running through sex.
Hey.
Louis V. Slacks.
Louis.
Hermes Trench.
Hurt me.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Verse Up. Today, we're diving into Money on Money by Young Thug and Future, a track about loyalty, betrayal, and that come-up life, wrapped in raw emotion and luxury. With Thug's melodic swagger and Future's gritty tone, it captures that flashy trap lifestyle, bold, emotional, and full of sharp streetwise expressions. In this video, you're gonna learn American slang, phrasal verbs, idioms, and vocabulary straight from the lyrics. Here's how it works. First, you'll hear a short part of the song. Then, we'll break down the meaning of key expressions. After that, you'll take a quick test to lock it all in. And finally, I'll tell you a short story using all the new words in context. Let's get into it.
Money on money, these millions, you dig? I'm spending this shit on my bitch and my kids. I'm sending the bit, not the beans. This motherfucker pink slip, nigga, no rent. I don't want you gonna do nothing if I gotta be the one tell you to spend.
The first expression we're looking at is, you dig? This is a casual way of saying, do you understand? Or, do you feel me? It's often used to check if someone's following your point or to add emphasis to what you're saying. In the song, Thug is making a bold statement about his wealth, and then casually throwing in, you dig? To underline it like, you get what I'm saying, right? You might hear someone hyping up their new car. Man, all black rims, leather interior. You dig? Or when explaining a personal code, I don't waste time on fake people. You dig? The next word is bent. This is short for Bentley, a luxury car brand that screams wealth and high status. Thug mentions it to flex. Someone might say, she left the club in a white Bent, looked like a boss. Now let's talk about pink slip. Normally, this means getting fired. A pink slip is a notice telling you you're no longer needed. It can also be used as a verb, like, he got pink slipped last week, meaning he was let go from his job. But here, Thug flips the meaning. In hip-hop slang, a pink slip can also symbolize being rejected or cut off from fame. He's throwing it back in people's faces, like, even if you tried to cancel me, I'm still here. You could hear, after the merger, a lot of employees were handed pink slips without warning. Or, she got pink slipped after missing too many deadlines. Next up is the slang to spin. This comes from spin the block, which means going back to a location, usually to retaliate or handle serious business. In the song, Thug's basically saying, if I have to tell you to take care of it, you're not really about it. In real life, someone might say, they disrespected our side, we had to spin.
These fuck niggas telling for nothing, and I gotta be the one calling them friends. Drop top Rolls Royce, I don't know the kind, I don't know the name of it. Fuck this little bitch last night and this morning, but I don't know the name of it.
Now we've got to tell. In street slang, this means to snitch, to inform the police or authorities about someone's crimes. It's seen as one of the biggest betrayals in street culture. Thugs calling out people who tell for no reason, who break loyalty and still pretend to be friends. You'll hear things like, he told on his crew just to get a lighter sentence. Let's move to drop top. This refers to a convertible, a car where the roof can go down. It's flashy, stylish, and luxury. Someone might say, summer hits different in a drop top, or that drop top coupe turns heads everywhere.
She told that pussy she don't know nothing about him, and they fuck the fame up. We want the same mud, not the green, my nigga, the same mud.
Now let's look at the phrase, fuck something up. This means to ruin or damage something badly. It could be your reputation, your plans, or your whole vibe. Thug uses it to show how one moment, one lie can destroy someone's fame. You might hear, one bad interview fucked his whole image up. Or, she really fucked up the night with all that drama. And speaking of fame, this just means widespread recognition, being known and being watched. In the song, it gets ruined in a flash. One false move, and it's gone. You might say, he got fame fast but didn't know how to handle it. Or, scandals can destroy your fame in a heartbeat. And finally, we've got the word mud. In slang, mud means struggle, growing up in poverty, grinding from the bottom. Saying someone's from the same mud means you came up together. Here, Thug's making a distinction. It's not about money, it's about real roots. In everyday talk, someone might say, "We came from the same mud. He's family to me."
Mommy, you a thigh. I don't want shots. Brother, you a rat.
My brother.
Twin, you a pack. Running through sex.
Hey.
Louis V. Slacks.
Louis.
Hermes Trench.
Hurt me.
First up is the word thought. This is slang for "that hoe over there," a disrespectful term used to describe a woman who's seen as promiscuous or sexually available. In the song, Thug uses it to call someone out, making it clear he's dismissing her. You might hear someone say, "He left his girl because he said she was acting like a thought at the party." Or, "Don't fall for no thought. You need a real one." Next is the word shot. Usually this means a small serving of alcohol, meant to be taken all at once. But depending on the context, it could also suggest vaccines or even metaphorical shots, like taking a chance or making a move. Here, Thug seems to be rejecting something, whether that's drinks, advances, or pressure. In real life, you might hear, "It's his birthday. Line up those tequila shots." The next word is rat. In street slang, a rat is someone who snitches, who gives information to the police or authorities. Thug's calling someone close to him a rat, which adds a layer of betrayal to the verse. You'll often hear, "We found out Mike was the rat who told the police everything." Now let's talk about the word pack. In slang, calling someone a pack can mean they're worthless, someone who's lost all respect or value. It's an insult that says, "You're done." It can also mean a dead person, especially when talking about gang or street violence. Like saying someone got killed and is now a pack. Thug uses it to completely write someone off, whether he means it literally or not. In everyday talk, someone might say, "Ever since he snitched, everybody treats him like a pack." Next up is Saks. This refers to Saks Fifth Avenue, a high-end department store known for luxury brands. When Thug says he's running through Saks, he's showing off, spending big, shopping freely. It's a flex rooted in wealth and status. That brings us to Louis V. Slacks. This just means dress pants from Louis Vuitton, one of the most elite fashion brands out there. It's not just about clothing. It's a way of saying, "I've made it. I'm living the lifestyle."
Swim pool heated. Yeah, she ain't tryna eat it.
She ain't trying to what?
Shawty, you can beat it. Drink a 2-liter, ride a 2-seater, ride with an eater.
Now let's look at the phrase, "to beat it." In this context, it's slang for giving a hand job, a sexual act where one person uses their hand to stimulate another person's genitals. Thug delivers it in a dismissive, confident tone, keeping with the song's raw, explicit vibe. In everyday use, someone might joke, "She beat it like she was mad at it." The next word is 2-liter. This usually refers to a large bottle of soda, but in trap culture, it often means a 2-liter bottle mixed with codeine, also known as lean. You might hear, "He poured up half a bottle of lean in a 2-liter Sprite." Now we've got 2-seater. That's a car with only 2 seats, usually a flashy, expensive sports car. In this line, it symbolizes exclusivity, speed, and wealth. There's no room for extra people, just you and whoever's riding with you. For instance, he bought a sleek 2-seater sports car for weekend drives.
Calling me Poppy, I'm calling her mommy, and senorita. I ain't been cocky, but I've been putting on ever since peoples.
Then we've got papi, mommy, and señorita. These are Spanish terms often used flirtatiously. Papi means daddy, mommy means mommy, and señorita means miss or young lady. Thug's using all three here to playfully describe a romantic or sexual vibe, mixing cultures and languages to add flavor to the verse. Let's talk about the word cocky, which means arrogantly self-confident, like you're full of yourself and too proud. Young Thug says he's not trying to be arrogant, just stating facts. For instance, he's not confident, he's just cocky and loud. Next up is to put on, not clothes, but your city, your people, or your name. In hip-hop, to put on means to represent, succeed, and be active. especially for your crew or community. Young Thug is saying he's been active and rising in the game since the early days, even back when people used beepers. For example, that artist's been putting on for the underground scene since the early 2000s. Everyone knows his name. Let's talk about beeper, also known as a pager. This little device was popular in the 80s and 90s before cell phones took over. People would send short numeric messages to each other's beepers. Thug uses it to show he's been around for a long time. Old school hustle vibes. For example, back then, everyone had beepers clipped to their jeans. Time for some modern slang. No kizzy. It means no lie or no kidding. It adds extra weight to whatever you just said. He's doubling down, like, I really have been putting on since beepers. No lie. Here's how you'll hear it in the streets. I'm really done with her, no kizzy. Or, this food is better than mom's, no kizzy.
Fuck me good the first day, a nigga might keep her. Blowing money fast like a fucking cheetah. I've been in the trenches filled with hyenas. Boo got a spider, whip that bitch from the side. Money on money.
Next, we got to blow, as in blow money. This means to spend recklessly, fast, and usually in a flashy way. He's painting a picture of wild, fast spending. Money flying out like it's nothing. For instance, he blew his whole advance on chains and cars. Or, she got paid Friday and blew it all by Sunday. Now, let's break down trench. Literally, a trench is a deep ditch, like those used in war. But in slang, the trenches refers to rough neighborhoods where survival is a daily grind. Thug's saying he's been in tough environments, constantly fighting to stay ahead, surrounded by predators. Check these examples out. Coming from the trenches of the inner city, he knows what real struggle means. Or, they're in the trenches right now, negotiating a deal under intense pressure. Next, we've got hyena. Hyenas are wild animals found mainly in Africa. They live in groups and are known for their loud, laughing sounds. They often eat animals that other predators have already caught or killed. But in slang, calling someone a hyena means they act like dangerous animals who wait for a chance to take advantage of others. Thug is saying he's surrounded by people who are untrustworthy and ready to attack or betray him. You could hear, the industry's got hyenas waiting on your downfall. And finally, we have to whip, which in slang means to drive, especially if you're doing it smooth or fast. Most times, it's used for expensive or flashy cars. For instance, he whipped the car through traffic like it was nothing.
Money on money, these millions, you dig? I'm spending this shit on my bitch and my kids. I'm sending the bit, not the beans. This motherfucker pink slip, nigga, no rent. I don't want you gonna do nothing if I gotta be the one tell you to spend. Mommy, you a thigh. I don't want shots. Brother, you a rat.
My brother?
Twin, you a pack. Running through sex.
Hey,
Louis V. Slacks.
Louis.
Hermes Trench.
Hurt me.
Swim pool heated. Yeah, she ain't tryna eat it.
She ain't tryna what?
Shawty, you can beat it. Drink a 2-liter, ride a 2-seater, round with an eater. Calling me Poppy, I'm calling her mommy, and senorita. I ain't been cocky, but I've been putting on ever since people's. Fuck me good the first day, a nigga might keep her. Blowing money fast like a fucking cheetah. I've been in the trenches filled with hyenas. Boo got a spider, whip that bitch from the side. Money on money.
Last night, I was sitting in my bent, feeling cocky as hell, flexing in my fresh Louis V slacks I just grabbed from Saks. My phone beeped, a blast from the past, like an old school beeper, reminding me how long I've been putting on for the streets, no kizzy. I hopped into my two-seater drop top, ready to hit the city. On the way, I saw some thoughts hanging around, but I wasn't interested. Just wanted to have a few shots at the bar with my crew. We were blowing money fast, sipping on that 2-liter lean mix, living large. Suddenly, my phone lit up. Someone got pink-slipped from their job and rumors spread fast. You know how it goes. One rat starts telling on everyone, and before you know it, the whole crew is treated like a pack. Later, I saw my friend who had struggled through the mud with me, those hard trenches where the hyenas lurk, always ready to fuck things up. But I stayed focused, whipping my car with skill, avoiding trouble, even when others tried to make me spin. The night ended with me thinking about fame, so I just keep my head low and hustle. That's real talk, you dig? And that wraps up today's video. If you found these words useful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a lesson. Drop a comment below with your favorite slang from the video or any questions you have. Catch you in the next one.